You put another 50 horsepower on this thing, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. I was really used to the throttle before, and now it was like, wow, that is insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Midnight Oil.
now the lefter is binding and banging around, so I knew that was going to happen, but I like it there, so we just got to adjust around it now. Upper bar adjusted a little bit, and maybe the bottom bar a little bit. Yeah. So we know this is where it needs to be. Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to see what we can do tomorrow. Congratulations, bud, you finished your first mod feature. Yeah, how about that? That's exciting. Did it run? Last night in Luxembourg, we kind of had some carb problems after the heat race. We pulled off early. We were going to be in the A anyway, so it didn't really make sense to just go out there and beat up our equipment and potentially wreck a motor with the carburetor running the way it was. So while we were trying to change that, get that all fixed, we didn't have a whole lot of time to do any adjustments for the feature, so we just kind of threw something at the left rear just to try and see if it would work. Felt a lot better, so you know, now there's a lot of fine-tuning that goes along with that adjustment that we're gonna have to do today for 141. And yeah, other than that, Luxembourg I think was still a success. It was a great trip to do. Track was fun. Hope to make it there a lot more on Friday nights. And yeah, we're gonna try to learn from what we did last night, and you know, build off that, and hopefully we can get the car faster for a night at 141. After Luxembourg last night, we kind of hit on something, and I could definitely tell the car was super close, the closest it's ever been since we started racing the modifieds now. And yeah, so we went back at it in the shop and just kind of did a couple things to the rear and ended up re-indexing the bird cages. And I think that was just key. I got to go out for hot laps, and the car has never felt under me like that before this entire time, you know, the entire year. So that's just incredible. Super stoked. Went into the heat. We got a really lucky draw. Got the start on a pole. Went to turn one, just kind of thinking the same old stuff was going to keep happening. You know, the rear end was going to keep sliding out on me. And you know, I went through turn one, and it was planted perfect. And it was finally the first time I got to really race the car hard, and felt so good. You know, felt so good to be able to drive the car as hard as we were. Was able to hang on to third. There was just a big rut in 3 and 4 that kept upsetting the car and pushing it up. I was trying to get underneath that K9 and slide underneath them into turn 1 and 2 and grab that spot. You just had to be in the top in that race. That was the fast line, and just couldn't grab it. But ended up taking a top 3, and we made the A, which is just incredible in a field of 43 cars. I mean, that's awesome. It's our first day main at this track, and I can't wait. out there for the first day main here at 141 in the modified, and ended up starting, what, 12 was it, I think, right? 12, yep. And yeah, I didn't really know what to expect again. We kind of did, we're still learning what we got to do for the features and the mains, and so we did kind of what we've been doing with the wheel spacers and stuff like that, and we actually added a little preload that normally wouldn't work for us, but now that we fixed the bird cage problem, it did everything we needed it to. It did exactly what it should, really, is what it did. Start of the range just had a ton of grip. Like I've never really had before, actually, in this car. I couldn't believe it. You know, we could pretty much put the car wherever we wanted on the track. Once the guys kind of started finding their fast lane, looked like the top kind of got a lot faster than the bottom did. So a lot of people moved up. Well, we were trying to run the top, and you know, we were just a little too tight in and a little too loose off because of it. So we know what we got to do now for the changes. Brought the car back in one piece. Nothing's broken. Can't wait to come back next weekend.